Good evening, I'm Rachel Morton and this is my March Plan With Me video. I was struggling on a theme this month and as I was browsing the internet I came across an image of the March hare from Alice in Wonderland, and it reminded me how much I used to love the Disney cartoon for Alice in Wonderland, so I thought that would be the perfect theme for this month. I also decided to make a change from doing the usual calligraphy style title and thought I'd draw something different. Here I'm just decorating the letters, and for some reason my screen has gone a little bit fuzzy, so I can just apologise for that and hopefully it won't put you off too much. I really love the way the different lettering on this page turned out. Now, for some reason, and I don't know how I managed to do it, but when I was recording this, I somehow managed to hit the slow-mo button, which was a real problem when I was trying to edit it, and I sped up the clip as fast as I could to the maximum speed, but it's still pretty slow. So I'm really sorry about that, and I couldn't really re-record it because I'd already drawn all of this. So it's just this little middle bit. I'm really sorry. Here I'm just drawing the March hare, but don't worry, I will zoom through a bit of it so you don't have to watch it all really slow, because otherwise this video would just be like an hour long. I actually really just love this page without it being coloured in. But I also wanted to make my bullet journal like nice and brightly coloured when I go through it when it's complete at the end of the year, so I opted to colour it. I'm not actually happy with how the M turned out. I'm not sure whether it's the pencil or just the colour that I chose, but it's not really one that I'll go for again. So I liked how this came out, but I was more happy with the quote page, with the never forget who you are. The March hair was alright, but I had to just go over it with this white pen because I didn't like how it was looking too pencily, if that's even a word. In the past couple of months I've had 2 calendars, one for just the days of the month to just check off the month, and the other to do my word count because I like to keep track of how many words I'm writing. But what I found is I wasn't really using the calendar, so this month I've decided just to do the writing days only, because I can check the months off in that as well. So this is just my word count calendar. So this is my favourite spread through the whole of March. I just love the way it turned out, but I love the way the Cheshire Cat is sitting above my word count tracker and he's just kind of sitting there. It's one I think I'm going to really enjoy using and just looking at every time I need it to update my word count. So here I'm just marking off the days I won't be working through the month, and I always give myself an additional 3 days in case of emergencies. So when I've counted that up, that leaves me with 23 working days, and at my daily word count, that should be 80,000 words for the month of March. Just a disclaimer, I can't actually spell the word memories, but obviously when I was writing this I forgot that it had an E in it. The pages aren't quite white, so I white it out and it doesn't really get rid of it, but I suppose it makes my bullet journal a little bit unique with my mistakes in it like that. This month I decided to do a different habit tracker than I've done for the previous months. If you watched in January, I did one that kind of was sideways and it was okay and it worked. And then last month I wrote out individual calendars for each habit I wanted to track, and I didn't like it. I think I knew I didn't like it from the moment I'd drawn it, and I very rarely used it because I didn't like it. So this month I thought I'd try it this way and do something just a little bit different. So fingers crossed this one is something I like. This is just my to-do page for the month. Behind me in my office I have a Kanban board which is set out for the 3 months. So when I start a new month, I'll just write in here the tasks that I have scheduled for this month in particular. Now this was supposed to be the little mouse in the teacup, but I really didn't like how it came out. Once I started colouring it, kind of ruined it. So I'm going to just stick something over it and hide it. Now I'm just writing my regular weeklies that I do. I'll add these as I go through using the bullet journal. As well as a to-do list for each week, which will be broken down from that to-do list that you saw for the whole of March. So this is my March spread. I hope you liked it as much as I enjoyed doing it. If you like these kind of videos, don't forget to hit like. I try and do one every month. Hit subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell to get a notification every time I post a new video. That memories is going to annoy me all the way through the month. This is the sticker. Those who don't believe in magic will never find it. It's just a shame that that little mouse didn't work out too well. And that's it. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.